All right, so Russell's decided that I am a new member of the Medic Magic crew. Pretty excited about it. A little bit about myself. My name's Colton. I'm 24 years old. Me and Russell we started working together. We were 18 years old. We've been really good friends ever since. You know, had a lot of fun together, a lot of stories. Man, I don't know where else to go with this.
Just send it home.
Slow it down. Let me see how I look. Flip that around real quick. Oh, I look fucking fat.
So the new Teddy here is gonna tell a story, and it's gonna be story time with Colton. The new Teddy.
All right, so what do we want to talk about here?
I don't know. Go ahead and tell the Myrtle Beach story.
All right, so...
Is that where we went?
No, we didn't go to Myrtle Beach.
We went to
Ocean City, Maryland.
Damn.
So the first time we went to Rehoboth Beach, which is weird because that used to be a gay beach.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What, 70s, 80s? I don't know. Wasn't ever gay, wasn't ever around in the 70s or 80s, so I wouldn't know. So the second time we went, me and Russ, we were 21 years old. Just a casual trip to the bar. We just hadn't seen each other in a while.
The ice cream bar, Mom.
Yeah, the ice cream bar near Four Bushes. So we just make a casual trip out to the bar. You know, we're just gonna grab a couple brew-haws.
Ice creams.
Yeah, ice creams.
You're smoking and drinking whiskey.
Yeah, this iced tea's good. We're just gonna grab a couple brews, just catch up. It had been a while, you know.
Couple root beer floats.
Yeah. So I was off the next day. I asked Russell, he said he was off the next day. So I was like, listen, let's go to the beach tomorrow. Russ is like, nah, he's like, I'm not in, you know, I got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm like, listen, let me hit you with something.
Listen.
Wait right there. I'm turning 22 in, I don't know, it was like a month. And I was like, this may be our last chance to do something stupid together. 21 years old. That may have been the last time we hung out, 21.
Really?
Hey, get out of there. Yeah, he jumped out of his chair right then and there, and he's put her there and meet me at my house in 30 minutes.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, dude, so,
we took I still have that picture. I'll dub in a picture. It was, you took a Snapchat of me. I was filling up and it said somewhere in Maryland. It was like 3:09.
Do you still have the picture of us sleeping in the FRS?
Yeah,
And we're like, finally made it to the motel. Oh.
It's like
we're sleeping on some street at like noon in fucking Maryland. Yeah, I ran home, packed a quick bag, couple changes of clothes, and a pair of swim trunks. Russ did the same. We met up at your parents' house? My house? I think your apartment. You were living in your apartment.
Yeah, because I remember you left your Jeep there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you drove home blind.
Yeah. We meet up at like 11 o'clock at Russell's apartment. Yeah, we drove overnight to Ocean City, Maryland. Pulled in like...
It was probably...
Well, anyways, before we got there...
Oh, man.
So...
It's gonna be like, a rewind sound.
Yeah. Before we get there, you know, we're bouncing back and forth, driving together. We stopped a couple times for gas.
Breezewood.
So, yeah, stopped in...
Breezewood.
Oh, yeah, Denny's. Was it Denny's in Breezewood?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Stopped in Breezewood, hit a Denny's, and then...
Hit, that doesn't mean rob.
Yeah, no, we stuck up at Denny's. So Russell decides it's my turn to drive the FRS. He's sleeping. Big mistake. He's sleeping. And now, when I say his FRS, he had it slammed to the ground. Yeah. Lowering kit. The suspension travel was about that much. He's sleeping in the passenger seat, and I don't know how. We crossed the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's 6:30 in the morning. Sun coming up over the bay. Ships going in and out, and not a soul on the bridge but me and that FRS. I shot that bridge at 136 miles an hour, and he never woke up.
I'm pretty sure that's the max speed on this, is 136.
Yeah, that's how fast we were going, because that's what the Speedo said. We get down there, and we, like the last time we had went, we took a nap on the beach. And it was weird, because now, reverse to the last trip, we took a nap on the beach. We fell asleep at like 7:30 in the morning. Woke up, there was nobody on the beach. Like the occasional jogger.
Oh, yeah.
We wake up at 10:30 after sleeping there for a couple hours. And there were kids burying my feet in sand. Like, there were people literally everywhere as far as the eye can see. Thousands of people. But that was Rehoboth Beach. Back to Maryland, we get to some random spot, like, close to the boardwalk, pull the car over, take a nap in the car. Got some funny Snapchats, funny pictures out of that.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Like, there was nobody on the street. And we
Yeah, there was nobody around. We woke up and there were just tourists everywhere. Oh yeah, was that the day we rented the bicycles?
Was it?
Dude, we rent bicycles to ride around.
I have a picture of that. I'll tell about it.
Yeah, we rented bicycles to ride around one of the beaches on one of the trips. Russell, they have the doors wide open in the front of the shop. Russell rides a wheelie right out of the store, like from carpet straight onto the boardwalk. The guy looks at me and he's like, he can't do that. I was like,
he's gone.
You gonna go stop him? He's gone. But it was a good day. We had fun on the bicycles.
We had fun down the beach.
We wanted to rent scooters, but they were expensive and we didn't have the funds.
We were broke back then.
We were broke. We were definitely broke.
We were young, dumb, and broke.
Yeah, young, dumb, EMT wages. So we're swimming in the beach. And, you know, swimming in the ocean, you know, the ye old Atlantic. I get hit with a rogue wave. Had to be 3 feet tall. And my glasses just off my face and gone.
Which I'm pretty sure you just pocketed those so you didn't have to drive them.
No, I didn't pocket them. I mean, I wanted to drive the FRS. I thought it was a cool car back then. Until he got the S2000, then I learned. Then I learned. Russell was, his ass was pretty chapped. He had to drive the whole way home because without my glasses,
You remember we went to Walmart and you went to like the lens crafters? Like, can you give me a prescription right now?
I was like, we went to lens crafters. Yeah, we went to lens crafters at Walmart, and I'm like, listen, like, we have a, I don't know, it's like a 7.5 hour drive home. I was like, I can't see. We've been up for like 2 days straight, and he really doesn't want to drive the whole way home by himself. And they're like, yeah, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, I remember we went to it was like a CVS or Rite Aid, and you were like trying to try on those reading glasses, and you're like, nothing. It doesn't work. And then I drove the whole way home, and then all of a sudden you just beat bopping your Jeep like it's no big deal. I was triggered.
I mean, what else was I going to do?
You spend the night? I was driving home?
Yeah, I think I worked the next day after that.
I think you might have. I think we both did.
Yeah, so I drove my Jeep home blind. So there was this one Thanksgiving Eve.
Wait, this is another story? This is bonus. Bonus story.
Bonus story.
Yeah.
So, bonus story. So there was this one Thanksgiving Eve, I don't know, we were 22. Yeah, I think it was the same year. We were like 22.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now, sir.
So Thanksgiving Eve, me and Russell, he's still living in his apartment up in Neshannock. We decide that we're gonna have our own Thanksgiving, like pre-Thanksgiving party that night. We made a giant eagle run, I believe, and just bought a whole
the pizza bite.
Yeah, pizza bite story. And we just buy a whole ton of like just junk food. We bought pizza, like Tostino's pizza rolls, and we didn't just buy some. We bought a bag of like 90. We made every last one of them. Somehow there ended up being a pizza roll war in his living room, and we were just whipping pizza bites around his apartment, throwing them everywhere. So, moral of the story is like 2 years after that, Russell moves out of his apartment and he's moving his furniture and stuff out, and I get Snapchats of all these pizza rolls underneath his couch. And like, Russell kept a clean apartment, he just never moved his couch. Pizza rolls do not rot. They don't mold. The preservatives are excellent. Top-notch preservatives on Tostino's pizza rolls. They're excellent. You could have probably microwaved those and ate them again. A little rehydration, they'd have been ready to go.
So what's your closing argument? Closing statement?
Closing statement?
How do you feel being part of the Pneumatic Magic crew?
No, I feel pretty good about being the Pneumatic Magic crew. It's kind of frustrating walking into a basket case that it is right now. You know, I'm sure Ben will work his magic, get it back together, and we'll be boosting here pretty soon.
This Saturday.
Saturday.
Are you coming to the spring meetup?
When is it?
April 21st.
What day is that?
Saturday.
Nah, I work. April 21st, I'll be in Florida.
I'm calling you off.
I'll be in Florida, bro.
What's your one piece of advice that you could give to everybody out there watching this right now?
All right, so my one piece of advice that I'll give to everybody out here watching it is we're gonna get deep. We're gonna go soul searching real quick. I've always lived my life for a story. Now, let's not twist this into like, never did anything that was illegal, never, you know, nothing like that.
136 miles an hour.
But if I could get a good story out of something or a good story out of a friend, that was always a good goal of mine. You know, like, if you can do something and not get in trouble and have one hell of a story to talk about the day after and for the rest of your life, that was worth it. Don't be afraid to get a little crazy. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone, because because someday sitting around a campfire or sitting around the dinner table, you're gonna want some good stories to tell, and I know I definitely have my fair share. In conclusion, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me on Medic Magic.
Him and Ted are gonna fight.
Next on Medic Magic, it's WWE at the Fantasy Factory. No gloves, no rules. We're fighting to first blood.